Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah. And my dear fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
Today, as a general evaluator, I would like to share my observations and, on the whole, how the meeting went on. Today's meeting was an ineffable meeting, right? Ineffable role holders. So overall, we had a great time. Each and every meeting of ATKs nowadays is different. Different experiences, different types of innovations in roles, presentations. Everything is different, and people are very enthusiastic too. So, first I would like to call each and every three evaluators for the speakers. And first I would like to call first evaluator, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Sajitha and everyone, good evening, and my speaker, Toastmaster Sajitha in particular. And today, Sajitha has presented her speech path from presentation mastery and level 1 and level 2 project 1, and it's about communication style. And when you see Sajitha as a speaker, she had a great energy when we look at it, and good flow. That's what I really understood. And she tried to connect this entire project with a more of a storytelling. She tried to link with her trajectory and how she linked with the communication side. That's a good thing. And the way we communicated, connected with people, and the smile, which created a good vibe for all of us to listen to her. And when she was standing here and speaking, she was standing and really speaking, and there was clear connection. And there was a point where she has to move from one point to another one. So she was very intentionally, she moving to other places, she's talking. So here in Toastmaster, we have created the scene. We need to have a body language, and when you keep talking one point to another one, you should have take a strategies and attention and move. And sometimes it's not really correct. And when you, especially when you stand here and speak, if you're talking only to this area of people, totally left out. I think, especially when you are in stage, one good thing is that here is a very less people. But when you stand here, if you look at these people and actually look at here, the thing is that everybody is getting covered. But if you are looking only here, that set of people are entirely covered. And you don't have to really move for another point, because I know that, okay, this person finished this topic and this person is going to talk only after she reaches here. Then I have to wait here till she reaches. Then only I can listen and for it. This is something which can improve on. And naturally it can be possible to get it. And for this speech, for this particular speech, it's about understanding your communication style. Understanding your communication style, it's a very clear point is that you need to do the survey and clearly answer on this point. And when you get that point, you know that what is that level of communication in terms of direct or whatever those points. You need to be very clear which is the primary style of your communication. And that is something which you said that direct communication. I don't think that it's from the survey. You just run it. Okay, so then it's good. But I don't know, when you talk about trade story and everything, I didn't really get it that you have got it. And another point is that you are that is a point which we like to hear more. What is the primary style of your communication, and what is another style you are kind of going to link with this particular style. That is where I don't know, somehow I really didn't understand that clear point. You had time. Actually, you used only 5 minutes. You had time for next 2 minutes. So actually speaking, you could have covered that way, because the storytelling and the way you have started and everything, it was very engaging. And we all were glued to whatever is you, because the smile and everything, it is really connected us to listen to you. And the only missing part was that the primary objective of this one, it's not very clearly go to me as an audience. Otherwise, I really enjoyed this talk, and I'm looking forward to listening to speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil, for that ineffable evaluation. I also found that nowadays speakers is going to that extreme to that extreme. I don't know why they are going to these two extreme sides. Yeah, there is no need to go two extremes, and for some time they are walking like this also. It is no need for that. And I don't know our Abra's video will catch any of you because most of the time people are not there. Yeah. Otherwise, your journey, you connected the communication with the journey. That was very good. Enjoyed it. Kudos to our evaluator and the speaker. Next evaluator was Dilip Choyapalli for the speaker.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Sajitha Sebastian. Rewind and think about a concept in your school or college that you know very well. I'm sure there must have been a teacher who made it so simple to you by relating it to a story. Today, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and in particular my speaker, Sajitha, today this is exactly what we witnessed. Linking a strong concept of negotiation strategies to a very relatable story and the narrative that flew easily to every mind that is sitting here. That was a visual treat as well, not just a listening experience, it was a visual treat as well because speaker painted all those vivid memories right in front of us. Let us give him a big round of applause. Yes, your storytelling narrative is your strongest point and I would want you to continue doing that. Added on top of it, you had excellent levels of humor. To quote a couple of examples, the swimming was lower than the drift. We could visualize you moving along with the water. The nakedness was only to be understood by me and the fishes. Thankfully, there were no snakes. Another great point which put a laughter on all our faces. Continue doing that. And your body language and facial expressions absolutely complemented what you wanted to deliver to the audience. Through this journey, you talked about confrontation, bare minimum, accommodative style, and having a walk away as different styles of negotiation. Point covered very well, completely doing justice to the purpose of your speech. One more round of applause to you. That said, I have a couple of points which I would want you to consider while you're delivering your future speeches. Point number one, when it came to body language, you had clasped hands many a times during your speech. Always try to do and deliver with open expressions. Considering that you still had a minute left and you had a little repeat towards the end of the story, I would have loved to see how this pictured in a corporate scenario or a serious situation wherein it was not always a common purpose. In the story, the onlookers and you had a common purpose, but in daily life, negotiations always doesn't happen that way. So a little bit of probably 120 to 130 words extra, if you could bring in and utilize that time effectively, that would have been a great job. Last but definitely not the least, strong speakers will not end by saying, so the message that I wanted to convey to you is. Let us refrain from doing that because it's up to the audience discretion to get the message. You had a strong story, you had a lot of concepts, we would definitely get the message. To put it all together, a great narrative with excellent levels of humor covering the purpose of the speech, a little bit of attention towards the body language and trying to bring in a different example would take the speech to a completely different level. Congratulations, Toastmaster Salim, over to you.
Great effort, Toastmaster Dilip, because it is difficult to evaluate a good speech. And only Dilip can do it in a marvelous way. And personally, I was searching for a negotiation speech and I was searching many places. And as a homemaker, I didn't get a idea because I'm not doing any business. So I didn't know how to negotiate things. In a in the simplest way, he explained it. Now I got two speech stories. One Kutanat story. I had very good, fabulous story when I was a kid. And next, how to do a negotiable speech also. Thanks to you. And the third speech presented by Shirley and the evaluator is Toastmaster Sidney.
Good evening once again, and back to my speaker in particular, Toastmaster Shirley. He had a beautiful topic, like you all see Boeing. When I heard the topic first time, I thought of imagine that he's coming with something like a film story or associated with something like that. But he had a corporate story and a corporate transition or culture in particular. And he started very confidently and he asked with questions. So always that's a good point, and that questions always created curiosity among the audience, and he could capture the attention of all of us. Then he went ahead with the corporate story of Boeing, the company, how the company went ahead with the innovation and the leadership, the culture changes and everything. And there was a message also about how the culture shift can impact any organization and so on. So all these things was a good part about his speech. And coming to the areas of improvement, I feel that the topic selection could have been little better considering the considering the level and the project. Could have taken a little similar topic and explained it much well. And also there was like, since the topic you are going to talk is very vast and little bit of technical, you have done a little more prepared. And you have earlier evaluators taught about why you use the stage one extreme to another extreme. And not at all used it. You although you started it here, then came to the center and then delivered entire speech only by standing in the center stage. And the second study, coming to your eye contact, you was looking into the left hand side of the audience, mostly neglecting this part of the set, though there were few eye contacts there. And again the posture, you are always shaking between two legs. So, like Shaizar always said, stand strongly in two legs, then try to deliver the speech. Then like I told, you started with questions, but then some of the audience was participating, trying to respond to your questions, and by the time they were answering, you went ahead with other questions. So if you can go these areas, I think your next speech can be an infinite. Thank you and all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sibyl. And when speaker started with Boeing, he made us scared of getting into the express flight and Alaska. Once I went into that also. I'm happy that maybe he didn't like it, but I'm happy that I'm like still. But you've gone through difficult. You selected a difficult subject, so it's difficult to remember things. So you can take simple subject, then it is easy to convey to the audience. Okay. Otherwise, it was a fabulous speech and kudos to both the speakers. Next, I would like to mention about our table topic master. When he mentioned that he'll do a different thing, I thought it's okay. So different, but you made us so enjoyable. Really, we enjoyed it, each and every moment of it. And many. And actually, the tag people and the speakers missed it. They wanted to be part of it, and I'm happy that they used pen. But we enjoyed Ashik It was a fabulous. And and next is our counter. Let's hear about long list of our counters list. So let's welcome our distinguished Toastmaster Sajitha.
Sajitha is using the word ineffable times. I use twice now.
Now Sajitha is checking the meaning of it.
Friends, I was mentioning to you that I was trying to see which road are you traveling. I could count. I've written everybody's name. This is my sheet. I used to do. It is effable, not ineffable. Toastmaster Fatima. Once, but so twice, and thrice. It was increasing.
First one was
Toastmaster Jazeera. First half was very good. Only one. And then 2 times. You used the word before once and once. About thrice. Toastmaster Abhilasha. 3 hours, 1. So once. Yeah. Unnecessary. Yeah. Toastmaster. Only 6 hours. Anyway, once. Long pause once, short pause once. There are a few things which I would say is the 3 times. So twice. Right. 4 times. Then Jain. 1/3. 1 long pause. That's what I think was Suwada. People say Sauda. Suwada. Suwada Maskara. Right? 3 times her. So, thrice. You know once. That's all. Delete here. Cycle. 3 You know you are very fond of it. 8 times. And 6 times. So 3 times. And then 6 times. The 2 times. Now simple. You were very good in the beginning. But second half when you can evaluate 2 times. So guys. Sherry. It is the were ineffable. I could count only 21. I didn't count after that. 3. Short pause and long pauses were there in between. I have some counts. Anyway, it is there. Okay, the word to be thought of. And 3 times. So once. Ashik. No, I could not find it. Sajitha. one so twice. Abi. 2 but once. Who is next? Acha. 2 you know once. I think I have covered all.
Nikhil.
Nikhil is there. I missed Nikhil.
Okay.
6 one long pause. I think 4 times. Okay, 3 times. So anyway, once and 4 times. Yeah.
In 55 seconds. Just swipe it.
Two long counters list. Next, another long.
With dedication to sit in the dark.
Too much dedication. Too much dedication. Now I would like to call the grammarian and the word master, Toastmaster Abhilasha.
So the word of the day was used 9 times.
Sure. I think it was more than that. I think she didn't count where people don't use it at the wrong time, no?
No,
There were people using it at the wrong time. And that was actually Shaji was included as the accountant.
Toastmaster Dilip once, Toastmaster Simi 2 times, distinguished Toastmaster Sajitha 2 times.
Only 2 times, sir.
Oh, only 2 times.
No, those places counted as the accounting. That was accounting.
Unnecessarily, that was the distinguished Toastmaster Shaggy sir 4 times. Okay.
That's not fair.
No, Sajitha, you 5 times.
So the good usages, Toastmaster Jasira being mindful, Toastmaster Abrar transition, decisive action, distinguished Toastmaster Shaji Janardhanan buckle up, Toastmaster Dilip. So there's a competition between Toastmaster Dilip and Toastmaster Salim. Vishwapreet flew easily, life coming to a full circle by Toastmaster Dilip. Toastmaster Salim, riverine, city dweller, royal thugs, clinged on, pandemonium. Pandemonium meaning?
Hey, the problem. Yeah.
I didn't understand that as English. I thought some other language.
I googled and I found the page now.
Seriously.
Toastmaster Sherry go berserk, trouble in paradise, lamented. Toastmaster Ashik butterflies in stomach. Toastmaster Jasira again hallucinated, spontaneous, being mindful during her table topics. Toastmaster Achama in Dedima. Distinguished Toastmaster Sajitha marvelous. Now we have a question answer session. Is it hear it from himself? What's the right usage? Hear it from?
Him.
Yes. To be cautious. To be cautious. Up to till now.
Up till now.
Correct. I only
Actually, the better would be till now.
up till now, yeah. Or up to no, it's till now. I noticing someone
I noticed someone
from the Lakshmi Hospital.
from Lakshmi.
She didn't need any solutions.
She didn't.
She
didn't need any
solutions. It's not old, it's all. All is the right pronunciation. God feared.
God fearing.
Not God. God feared.
God afraid.
God afraid. Morning routines. Routine. Asked with questions. Ask questions. Done little more prepared.
Do.
Be little more
Be little more prepared.
Utmost important.
Utmost importance.
For my surprise.
Too much surprise.
Real big fear.
Happiness of it.
Real big fear. Okay. I don't know. Why somehow.
Like fear.
Yeah. Not big. Yeah. share any humor sense. Be humorous. Share any humor sense. Share any humor or be humorous. Really didn't understand the clear point. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhilasha, for that wonderful evaluation. Timer, I will start from the beginning. Timer Fatima, as a Sajitha, she will explain. Today she will ask us to meditate or grammar, maths questions. But it was good, well explained. No, I will call her. Okay, I will call the timer. Please, let's welcome Toastmaster Fatima.
Good evening once again.
Evening.
It was a wonderful evaluation round. For the first week, the evaluator was Toastmaster Nikhil took 3 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster for the second speech, Toastmaster Dilip took 3 minutes 30 seconds, and for the third speech, Toastmaster Sibin took 2 minutes 26 seconds. And for the accountants report, distinguished Toastmaster Shaji Janathan took 5 minutes 18 seconds. And for grammarians report, Toastmaster Abhilasha took 3 minutes 48 seconds. That's all.
Have your time. It's 8:30. It's better to bring 2 printed agendas every meeting. So one is for timer and one is for the Toastmaster. 13 minutes late. Today, timer Fatima explained about the rules. It was very good, and I think my suggestion is timer should sit in the front because nobody will notice the extreme side. Because you can sit here and you can keep one small stool from outside. You can keep it in front of you. Okay, that is better. And accountant will explain about the rules, and grammarian, this is a different way of explaining the rules. She asked the past 3 or 4 word of the days and majority were forgot everything. And it is good to remember all those things as new innovations. Innovate things are always good, and that was also good. And next is President Jasira. She started with a prayer for our fellow human beings in Kerala for Wayanad. She asked us to pray for 1 minute. That's also a good gesture. And then she talked about the Wayanad people, and yes, it's true that if we see them on TV also, we feel very bad. I don't know how those people are facing those problems. And she explained about it. And for the secretary's report, read by Abhilasha and corrected by Shaji Janardhan. That is also good. You must ask any deletion or somebody will remember some mistakes and they will tell about us. They will correct for us. I think I mentioned other than the Toastmaster of the day, I mentioned everyone, is it? And our Toastmaster of the day. And he was well prepared, and our theme was traffic lights. But one time I thought why you are going that side and talking about, then I wrote it down that you are always standing on the other side. Then I saw that he is running in front and talk about the yellow light. Oh, then I come to know that, this is the way you want to explain things. You don't have to go that much extremes. You can only keep like this table. You can keep this. That is enough. Well, it's not a I think you don't have to use full stage. Okay, just that is the way to. But otherwise, all the audience have to look like this, and their neck problem will be more.
No, everybody was watching tennis this way.
Yes, yeah. Then it's not a come, I think. So physical, I handle this body. What is it? Language is not
Body language.
Body language. Body language. Body language. And your energy, your enthusiasm, the way you explain about the colors, that was also excellent. But when you use the stage, please remember these things. Too many body language not needed, okay? Only this much is needed. And we should see, the audience should see you and you tell her how to do like this, okay? That's all. Otherwise, the excellent performance. And let's give a thunderous applause to you. Not the least, I would like to call our Heart Master who will bring toys, sweets and everything for us. Let's welcome our distinguished Master.
Next, please.
Okay, let's see. Okay, good evening Toastmasters. I've got a couple of questions with me.
Only couple?
Yes. A couple of questions. Okay, can you remember the name of the book which Swada read? Written by?
James
Okay. Okay, if you have listened carefully to Sherry's speech, can you remember the engineer who later became the CEO? What's the name of that person? It's Thrompton Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, which year did the problem start? The planet 2006, right? Which train Swada used to travel from? Okay, this is quite simple.
Passenger trains, yeah.
Who is very fond of the word you know? Okay.
You look like it.
What was the name of the girl in the campfire? The girl who got them.
Emma.
Correct. Who was very fond of aliens?
Sajitha.
She's not in this world. She's very fond of aliens. Whose father sends links? Who spells a crowd with magic wands?
Abhilasha.
This must have been Abhilasha. How many meters below sea level is
2 meters.
Kuttaman?
Actually, 2.7.
Tell us correctly.
We follow the speech.
That's when precision matters.
Can you remember any one takeaway from Sherry's speech? He mentioned 3 points. Any one point, anybody?
Never traveled in Akasha.
He did mention that as a takeaway.
Business should not just be focused on business. Be focused on the product.
Product, right. Okay. Anything else?
Culture is the most.
Culture is more important. Okay, at least 2 points you will put. I think that's all. Over to you.
That was a wonderful session and we all enjoyed. I'm not mentioning the word of the day in everybody because she's not counting my
Sajitha forgot all of the words.
Usually I try to use the word of the day because is it okay? Today I remember that I want to do it continuously because as a general evaluator I have the privilege and I have an opportunity to do that. That's why I did it. But most of the time I'm not able to do it like that. I'm so happy. Yes, thank you. And enjoyed each and every moment of today's meeting. And over to you, Toastmasters.